Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh. Accept no cheesy YouTube commentators, imposters, or rhino senators from Pennsylvania. Okay, the vaccine kicked my butt. I could not sleep for over 24 hours, and then once I got sleep, all I wanted to do all weekend was sleep. That's why you didn't see me on here. I have never been that tired in my life. My mouth felt like it was on fire. My tongue, my lips, my eyes are burning. And next time I do it, 3 weeks for the second shot, I'm going to get booze. I'm going to get sleeping pills. I'm going to knock myself out. Okay, not fun. But the one thing it did that was odd, it stopped my sinus. My sinuses stopped running, and I had to blow my nose for 2 days. So I don't know what that is. Okay, this is Burgh Unboxing. I got this today. I got this through a deal through Amazon Prime for all of $1.01. And this is the Smart Plug by Amazon. It works with Alexa, and it says Smart Plug works Alexa to add voice control in the outlet. Schedule lights, fans, appliances to turn on and off automatically, or control them remotely when you're away. Simple as set up and use. Plug in, open the Alexa app, and get started. So I'm going to open this up. And this is, as my reading about it, fairly large. There's the box. There's nothing in there but a box. Wait a minute, there seems to be something in it. Oh, it's an instruction book. Smart Plug. And, oh, I want to thank Top Cat, who is sending wet kitty food, Meow Mix. So thank you, Top Cat. So this is the cover for the plug. And what I'm going to do is turn around, unplug the plug for the Snoopy lamp. Which will make it dark in here for a minute. This thing is very wide and it takes up a lot of space. So they need to really make this so it's the size of an iPhone thing. Okay, plug that in. It's got a light on it. You plug the lamp on. And now the lamp's off. And okay, now I got to figure out. It says plug in, smart plug, open the Alexa app, which is open. Okay. Reading this in my email. Tap the device's icon in the lower right corner. All right. To see if your plug's set up automatically. Which didn't. And it doesn't list any of that stuff. It's flashing. And it says, all right, computer, turn on first plug.
Sorry, I didn't find a device named First Plug.
So brilliant. Computer, turn on plug.
Sorry, I didn't find a device named Plug.
Well, obviously this isn't working. Looking for speakers. Well, that doesn't work. Maybe they should rename this Alexa's dumb plug. Let me see the video here. Select devices. Okay, hold on. Start over here. Select devices. Select plus. Add device. There we go. Plug. Amazon. Next. Navigate to Bluetooth. Turn on Bluetooth settings. Oh, how brilliant. Make you get out of the app to turn on Bluetooth, which may or may not be turned on anyway. Alright. Bluetooth. Now get out of Bluetooth. Go back to the app. Feeling like a total idiot. Back to the app again. Looking for the plug. And it's right on top of it. Computer, turn on plug.
Sorry, I didn't find a device named plug.
Oh, hold the button on the side of your plug. Okay, I didn't see that. Where's the button? Here's the button. Okay. It's now connecting to the cool pad.
I found first plug, and you can control it by saying, turn on first plug.
Turn on
If
first
you want
plug.
to rename it, say for example, rename first plug.
Rename first plug. Computer, rename first plug to plug.
You want to rename first plug to plug, right?
Yes.
Okay, I've renamed first plug to plug.
Computer, turn on plug.
Okay.
There it goes.
By the way, I'm still learning about your plug. Is it connected to a light?
Yes.
Thanks. You can now control your plug by saying turn on the light.
That only took 9 minutes. Now, let me get out of this, out of Chrome, and go to my YouTube page. Oh my God, how stupid is this? 9 minutes to get it to recognize the plug. I've seen old plug horses that work faster than this. All right. There we go. Okay, now I don't order 9 minutes to get it to recognize the plug. I don't order anything except chicken nuggets, oatmeal raisin cookies, and ice cream and iced tea when it's hot. So, and I don't go to McDonald's that often. Maybe when we had a car, when it was hot in the summer, we got iced tea and vanilla ice cream, and I got oatmeal raisin cookies and chicken nuggets. I can't eat anything else at McDonald's. It attacks me. So, and call me dude, I was Trying to get the plug to work, which works. Computer, turn off plug.
Okay.
Computer, turn on plug. There we go. So I got one. By the way, this was, I've never had ice cream. I didn't know Taco Bell had ice cream. This was normally $25. $1.01 is not bad. Hello, Wizzo. All right. Now, if I can see what I'm doing. By the way, very weird out there. I went out to feed cats, and it is cold and windy, and tonight will be 37. Now, it is certainly not as cold as it is back east with the ice storms. And you can donate to PayPal, and it would be nice. Because I am from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I wanted to have something to differentiate me for all these other unboxing videos that are out there. And a nickname for Pittsburgh is the Burgh, B-U-R-G-H, with an apostrophe before the B. Okay, and you can send cat gifts, checks, money orders, gift cards for me and the cats to. And now I got an eye headache for some reason. Probably trying to stare at the screen. Okay. So, well, I had to take Google Pay off this phone, off the other phone. I had to take a whole bunch of apps off the other phone to get this phone to get Prison to work. This is why I'm waiting for the stimulus check. I will take $300 to B of A. I will take $300 to Merit Bank, and I will buy or $400 to Merit Bank, whatever it is, and I will buy an iPhone. Merit will let me add another 100, but I'll probably wait on the GoPro until I have 400 on the Merit Bank card. 300 to Bank of America, get 2 secured cards, buy the iPhone 7 Red refurbished, which is $209 plus tax and shipping, and then buy the GoPro 9, and then I'm not trapped by this phone and the other phone, and one only works the phone, one doesn't, because it's not set up as the phone. The horrible Android operating system, 1-800-YOU-SUCK, and then have an iPhone, and then my hopefully sometime next month, both iPads will be repaired. So, well, I don't have Apple Pay, and I don't know what Cash App is. It's a Primanti, P-R-I-M-A-N-T-I. Primantis. They have locations in and around Pittsburgh. I think they even have one in Florida, geared toward Pittsburgh sports teams. And hello, Jeremy, and the Steelers. So, well, 20% of the people in this country cannot afford a cell phone or a phone at all. But at this point, with my medical appointments and everything else, I need a phone. By the way, Kathy, speaking of Kathy tonight was playing Woe Is Me, my lot in life is so terrible, nobody loves me. She's still foaming about Patty. You don't care for me, no one cares for me, and I'm going to just roll my eyes, like, yeah, okay, 43 years. I've taken you to thousands of dollars of dinners, bought you mountains of roses and tulips, bought you entire rooms of stuffed animals that you got mad at me one point when we were first together and threw away or gave away, fixed countless cars, bought you countless cars, paid your bills, paid your electric bill, paid everything but the rent, and, she has a convenient memory. What have you done for me today or lately? So, yeah, I'm going to get an iPhone. There's an iPhone 7 Red, and that's what I'm going to buy. No, I didn't buy her a Switch for, but I helped her get one that worked, because I told her where to go, and she went to the former GameStop in Pleasant Hill twice, and they finally got her one that works. But she's rough on equipment and machines. So now when I get the iPhone, I will set up Apple Pay. I will set up, what's that thing on Wells Fargo? Begins with a Z. Zenmo or something. I don't know what it is. But Bank of America has it too. So, look, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to show a video of both of us holding $1,400 because I've had trolls say, you don't need or deserve the $1,400. So I'm going to take every $100 bill and do this with it. Hey, here's your $1,400 right there. Then I'm going to give her $300 to put in the car fund. 300 goes in a credit card, 300 goes in a credit card, and then 200 will go for coin loans, and another 200 will go for cat food and supplies like toilet paper. I'm going to get a VPN, but, give it time. No, I'm not going to be buying a Switch anytime soon. If I were to buy a Switch, it would be for one reason and one reason only, not to play games, to do videos. And I'm not sure how you do videos on a Switch. I've read about it a little bit, but the number one priority right now is get both iPads working, get the GoPro when I can, get an iPhone. This phone does not have the internet, even though it's supposed to. This phone I'm doing the video on is not set up as a phone. This is why I want to get rid of the Android operating system out of my life and have an iPhone with T-Mobile. And I don't have to screw around with the crappy. I just had to remove 5 apps to update the app. Call me dude, no more nagging me, okay? You've said 3 times. I'm not stupid. I read what you said. VPN is on the list to do, but I can't do it till March or when I have the money. So, March 1st, I'll look into it. I got a lot of other things going on other than doing these videos. Last weekend I spent 4 days in bed icing down my knee. I went to the hospital. I got the vaccine. The vaccine kept me up for 24 hours. It was horrible. My ankle hurts right now, and this chair is not the greatest chair to rub my leg. Somebody made a comment on my channel at 61 to do Pilates. I think that's how you pronounce it. And yoga. With my knees, there ain't going to be no Pilates or plates or pirates with plates, and there sure as ain't going to be no yoga. When your knee makes a noise, the click-clack's worse than a freight train going over railroad ties. You are not doing yoga. You're not going to be on your knees either. So, I have looked at about 5 different VPN companies. I just don't have. I spent too much money this month. I spent $177 at Safeway, never before. I paid all my credit cards down. And for the next 2 weeks, I'm pretty broke. And then I have another weirdness that happened. I'm overdrawn again, but not my fault. I was on eBay to buy a new home button from a guy in England for my iPad Air 2. And I'm typing in the credit card information for my Capital One card. Suddenly the screen shifts, and it goes to the eBay page for what I'm buying, and it clicked by itself on pay. And instead of taking out a PayPal, it took out my bank account. I was 92 cents short. It charged my bank account through my debit card, overdrew me $35. They paid it, the $17 or $18.86. Part of that, I had to do 8 British pounds, which is outrageous. I'm not mad at the seller, The British ripped the people off. To get a tracking number, you've got to do 8 British pounds. Whereas here in this country, a tracking number, you mail a package, is free. So tomorrow I have to call B of A and say, I didn't do this and I want to dispute it. Then I got to also go over to the credit union, take money out of my savings, put it in the checking, and then go click on the item. I've already got my checking debit card in there from the credit union. Click on that, pay him again, write him a note. Do not send me another home button. This is the pay. I'm disputing the original payment that should have never happened. Now, I bought over 660 items on eBay on this account. Hundreds of items on Amazon and Chewy and Etsy and other places. And I've never had the screen jump and click on pay on its own, which is crazy. So, no, they will not eat Safeway. They will not eat Costco. They will not eat Walmart. They will not eat 9 Lives. They will not eat Walmart generic. They will not eat, what is that stuff they have? Kirkland. I tried Kirkland dry food. Every one of my cats threw up, even previous cats like Mickey and Minnie Mouse. So, I don't know. Just very weird. So, now my cats will eat Meow Mix, Sweat. They'll eat. They go out and eat the Friskies that Top Cat just sent to me. They will eat. Fuzzy is sitting here eating the Iams. There goes the screen again. And they, of course, eat their fancy feast. So, now tonight, there was Mama Cat, Kitten. They ran away when the raccoons showed up. They came back. Little girl was there eating, finally. Then Mama Cat and Kitten stopped eating. The raccoon came over and ate the rest of the food. And even though I left some dry food at the end of the parking lot so the raccoon wouldn't bug them, and then over where I fed Tiny One Orangey Gray, they got their food. Pretty Gray showed up, pushed Tiny One out of the way. Chauncey showed up and started going after Orangey, and he started chasing Gray, and I'm going, oh, God, please, cats, what is with this territorial crap? I wish you'd knock it off. I wish I could talk in cat and get them to understand. Do not chase the other kitties when it's feeding time. I love you all dearly, but be nice to each other. You're all not going to starve. And it rained all night, and it rained part of the day today, so... So, first or second of the month, I think it's about $12 a month. I cringe having to pay another payment. I'm already paying iPad insurance. I'm already paying Amazon Prime. I'm paying for something else. I've got to cancel the Amazon Music before they charge me. I have a trial for 30 days. I hate all these automatic payments because I forget them, and then I wind up getting into trouble with my bank account. So I'm going to leave $50 in my Bank of America account when we get the stimulus, and it's not going to get spent, and start building a cushion until I have a couple $100 in there. The same with the credit union, and then go down to Capital One every month and drop $20 in the checking account and just leave it, so that every month, 4, 5, 6 months, I'd have, over $100 in there as another emergency fund. So, yeah. Oh, another thing the vaccine did, it blurred my eyes, something horrible. It was about 5 o'clock when I got out of there, and I couldn't see. And then once it got dark, I couldn't see the bus, I couldn't see anything, so. Speaking of Bitcoin, I'm on this application. Let me go back to the email for a minute. And I'm on this application on my iPad. By the way, my channel has... Now, for some reason, I keep losing views with YouTube. 1,036,318, but the other day it was up to about 600. and 5,530 subscribers. Now, there is an email I got today, actually two of them. Wouldn't work at first on the app, on the iPad. And it said, where did it say it? Where did it say it? Bear with me for a minute. I have to find it. I was clearing out all this stuff. Right, Pat. Lorian Fenton. Saturday. I'll have to look at that. Okay. Hold on. Where is this thing? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I know they sent it to me. Oh boy, now I can't find it. Well, anyway, they sent me a thing saying that I have $5 credit toward $5 worth of Bitcoin, and then I have another. I got a free percentage of Bitcoin on this app, but now I can't find the email with the app. So, which means I have a whole $7 worth of Bitcoin now. And so that's kind of interesting in a way. Where is this thing? Boy, I can't find it anywhere. This stuff goes back. Where did I get that email today? That's weird. It's not there. I read it. I know I read it. Well, I can't look in the iPad because it no. Oh, I found the charging port. I found the home button. It was all the way on the floor. I don't know. It's very weird. It has disappeared now. So I don't know what the hell is going on. No. Bitcoin is an electronic dollar. And each one is worth so much. And so the last I looked, one Bitcoin, it's not actual currency, it's electronic credit. You have in a Bitcoin account, you mine Bitcoin, you buy and sell Bitcoin. And the last I heard, Bitcoin was $48,000. So let's look at Kitco. Kitco is still on this, the gold and silver. Okay, gold, $2,303.77, up $4.15. Silver has now hit $35.30, up 33 cents, which means my silver is now worth mostly $20 to $30 more than what I paid for it. I'm going to get the loans, start getting the loans out. Crude oil is at $60.28, and I don't see. Well, they don't list Bitcoin, so, and this thing is stupid. I can type in a question in Google, and it said unable to open the app. Because the internet isn't, it only half works on this stupid phone. Let's see. All right, Bitcoin price. On Coinbase, that's where I'm signed up for, Coinbase. Bitcoin market price. No app found to open URL. Okay, here we go. I got it. $49,329.30 per Bitcoin. So there's your price of one Bitcoin. Now, when I first started looking at Bitcoin, it was about $300. And I said, what is this craziness, Bitcoin? What do I know from Bitcoin? I wish I'd bought some, but, say la guerre. So, well, it's not physical currency. And I look at it, I'm using what I consider it to be. What it really is, I don't know, and I don't really care. You have an account, and you've got so many Bitcoins in there. But it's not, some merchants will take Bitcoin, but when it's $48,000, 49, I don't think you're going to go to McDonald's and get a $2 hamburger for your Bitcoin. How the hell are you going to do fractional Bitcoins? I don't know if you can or not. Yeah, I could buy a Tesla with Bitcoin, but I don't have even one Bitcoin yet. I got a whole, now I have $7 of Bitcoin. I don't think Mr. Elon Musk will give me a Tesla convertible, a red one, of course, for my $7. So, Bitcoin mining, people use computers. I've seen setups for sale on Craigslist. Gigantic computers. And all they do is they do some kind of software thing, and they just mine Bitcoin from some Bitcoin mine, which is not a physical mine, but somehow it collects Bitcoin, and it's like a Pac-Man, and it eats Bitcoin, and it sends it to your computer, and you have more and more Bitcoin. But the problem is Bitcoin sites have crashed. Bitcoin sites have been hacked. Bitcoin customers have had their entire fortune stolen. Which is why I would rather have, it ain't worth 49,000, but I'd rather have silver. Well, that's not really silver either. Silver. Gold, currency. Right there. I paid 30, which one is this? I paid $30 for that round. That's an ounce of silver. So, I can't eat Bitcoin. Every month I'll go buy $10 worth of Bitcoin. No, I ain't going to Mars. What the hell am I going to do? I can't get around the Earth. What am I going to do on Mars? Micrometeorites coming down. There's nothing to eat. No internet. No television. No YouTube. No Amazon Prime. What am I going to do? Stare at? Okay, what are you going to do? I'll get in this cart, and I'll go to the plains of Sidonia and look for Richard C. Oakland's face on Mars. And I'll send a radio message that takes 6 months to get back to the Earth. No. It's worth $35. Well, it's worth what a dealer would pay for it, but I paid for it. I paid $27, $28 for it, $30. It's a George S. Patton round, 1 ounce round. So, and when I get all my silver out, I will sit down with a coin dealer and what is all this actually worth? I have American stuff, I have Canadian, I have Australian, I have British. So, no. I would jump out the airlock. 6 months with Kathy in a rocket ship? No, I can't take it. I love Kathy, but no. We would be in the rocket ship together. One of us would shove the other one out of the airlock after about 6 miles because we drive each other. That's why we don't live together. I love her, but we cannot live in the same apartment. So, no. I am not going with Kathy to Mars. I do know if there's creatures on Mars. They now say there's water on Mars. They also say now that something from the Earth is now depositing water molecules on the moon. And we were told a long time ago that the aliens with the Greys and the Nordics and the reptilians would not let us go to the far side of the moon because they had a base there. And Linda Moulton Howe had someone from the Montauk Air Force Station on last year and said, we are negotiating with the Greys and the Nordics, but some Nordics, some Greys, and some reptilians can change form, and they interchange from Greys, but she said the Greys are kind of like little androids. They're not really alive. So, no. Hey, now there's a thought. Clowns, all you clowns out there, go. Let's have the all clown astronaut corps go up to the just for one trip, the International Space Station. I want to see how you're going to handle a pie fight in weightlessness, because that's a classic comedy clown thing. So how are you going to propel your pies? You have little rocket motors on them. HOWE. Cream pie fight in the International Space Station. And then Space Force, which I still haven't figured out. Why do we have a Space Force? Why did Trump create the Space Force? Who is the enemy? Who are we fighting? The aliens or other countries? So, every time I hear Space Force, I want to go, Space Ghost! Not the talk show. I didn't like that weird talk show. Too weird. So, but that's it. I'll be very glad to have an iPhone. I'll be very glad to have the GoPro 9, learn how to use it, and all of that. So, did the police find who? Who, it's not Moulton, it's Moulton. I don't know who the police found who you're talking about, so. Now, this is for the next video. This is the roll of quarters, which I have never found any silver in them. Oh no, that was 2 or 3 years ago. No, they never recovered, never found who stole it. If I had had cameras in this place, and that's a list of things to do in the next year, have live cameras in here. It's a stupid keyboard again. Then I would know if anybody ever comes in here. And trust me, I have enough trouble navigating in here on my own. And Kathy complains about all this. I can't walk in here. So, I don't think anybody's ever been in here because I kill myself on a regular basis. And things fall down. The cats jump up and knock stuff down. And I got too much junk around here. So, I wish they'd found it, because that iPad, I had paid $600 on it, and I was still making payments on it when it was stolen, so I was really not happy. It was from Fingerhead. So, I will put this away somewhere. I mean, I can throw out the box, but it works. Best $1.09 I ever spent, and I don't have to get up and turn on the Snoopy light, because the switch is bad in the Snoopy light. Hey, I made it. Trash can. And by the way, my back is still hurting from the fall. I went to the ER. They x-rayed my knees. The doctor acted like the knees are of no consequence, which didn't make me happy. He said, you're not anything broken or fractured, but you're going to have pain for a long time. It should take months for your knees to heal. So the 1st or 2nd of the month, I will mail off the claim form to County Connection and see what I get. I wish they had been broken. I'd get a lot of money, but I'll take whatever they want to give me for pain and suffering. If it's 500 or 1,000 or whatever. So now this is coinage, and I thought it was $30. I miscounted. It's 24 dimes and nickels, and my small gold coin, or 3/10 of an ounce, or 0.3 of an ounce, I forget. This is $2.69 pennies. So you don't get much in the way of. Hello. Oh, you're disconnected. I don't get much in the way of change when I go to the store. So I'm using my debit card. And my credit card. This fell off the shelf. Now it turned itself off. I don't know how the hell it turned back on yet. That's annoying. So, without going into Quora and looking it up, I don't know offhand. And I stopped answering questions on Quora. Oh, look at this. That was what's on the floor. The bottom dropped out when it fell. I wonder what that black thing was on the floor. Boy, this thing won't. Oh, I know what's going on. I have to look that up. So, well, it's a Monday. You know, it's a holiday. I mean, people are doing whatever they do on Washington on President's Day. Here, now it's back on. There we go. So, if I get $1,000 or 500, I'll put half it in the car fund. And Kathy's waiting it for to stop raining. It's going to rain Friday and Saturday again. Well, I don't know why it wouldn't be a holiday. It's a national holiday. The post office and the banks were closed. So, hello, graphics. So it is a national holiday. Whether you agree with it or not is a whole other thing. Used to have Washington and Lincoln's birthday separate. President's Day. So, I don't know where you are. Now, as I get the money, I'll probably have plugs for everything in the house. Turn on the fan, turn on the TV, turn on the Macintosh. I got the other Macintosh unplugged. It won't stay sleeping. It won't stay asleep. So it's like having a giant nightlight staring at me, keeping me awake. I always wonder about that song, Send in the Clowns. There ought to be clowns. How many clowns are in the room? And is there a send out the clowns? Or a takeout clown application? Yes, I'd like an order of clowns, please. Have them deliver hamburgers. Yeah, I know. But the problem with this thing, it wipes out like 2 sockets. So it's awfully big. Well, Biden. Oh, by the way, the Congressional Budget Office says that $15 an hour would affect the budget. So apparently they're saying it's okay to put the $15 an hour raise into the stimulus plan. So expect your prices to go up if this legislation gets passed, and it's going to hurt seniors like me and people on Social Security, VA benefits, SSI, SSDI, and railroad retirement the most, because we got a big $11 raise this year. And Biden, despite saying it during the campaign, he said, I'm going to give everybody on Social Security, VA, SSI, SSDI, railroad retirement an extra $200 a month. That ain't going to happen. Neither did we get the promised money for essential workers, which both was supposed to be around $20 an hour. So, something just squawked at me now. So, if I were president, used one of the Popeye cartoons, if I were president, if I were president. I don't remember the words, I have to look up the song, but he starts singing, and there'd be a lot of stuff that would be done. So, I like Trump too, by the way. Yeah, well, his shutting down the pipeline put 11,000, actually there's a figure out there saying it put 200,000 people out of work, because every time you shut down something, there's other companies who rely on that project. But the Democrats, for some reason, hate big oil, they hate gas, they hate coal, they hate electric power. I think everybody's going to have to work on wind power, solar, and electric cars, but they're so stupid not to realize that the electric cars have to be recharged by an electric power plant. Many of our electric power plants are run by either diesel fuel or coal, because they know nothing of technology. They just know that it's not nice. And Exxon is I think they made a profit. Chevron Exxon lost a lot of money this quarter. Chevron lost a lot of money this quarter. The traditional oil companies are hurting. But we needed that pipeline to take Canadian oil down to Houston and Galveston to export it. And we're going to wind up being an oil importer. See, the big boys they didn't want Trump because he made us energy independent of the Middle East. Biden wants us to be energy dependent on the sheiks. And they are not, it's not good for America. So, well, I can't. Now, let's put it this way. Whoops, there goes the thing again. I'm going to type something here. This is one of my prime annoyances with suggestions like that. I keep saying, you should do this, you should buy this, you should spend money on this, but they wouldn't give me $1. Make me pay for everything. I don't want to go back to Pennsylvania except for a visit. I sure as hell am not physically up to shoveling sidewalks full of snow, or walking in the street in my cane and slipping on the ice and re-injuring my knees or my ankle or my back. So, and the ice storm, I looked on Joe and Joe Weather Show, it's half the country is frozen. And there are people out of power. I'm not saying you. I'm saying I got 5,200 subscribers. if everybody gave me $1, wait a minute, 10, 20, 30, it's 30% of $1, 10% of $1, 10 cents. Everybody who subscribes to me would give me $1.30. We'd have our Prius quickly. I'd have the GoPro and the iPhone in 2 months. I'd have the iPads fixed. I'd have another iPad. I'd have the electric scooter in about a year, I think, that I really want. But it's $10,000. So, I don't think California is going to be floating. Because Al Gore, you remember him, the inventor of the internet, we're going to be the islands are going to be underwater. There's stories in the San Francisco Chronicle, the San Jose Mercury, how parts of the Bay are going to be underwater in 10 years and 15 years, but they were saying that 20 years ago, and it didn't happen. Yeah. Well, I will let this go, but watch the. Yeah, if more people would donate, I've got about $500 in coin loans to get out. I will get 2 out. Then the small one, the $65, I'll get that in April, and then work on getting the other ones out. But I also have money I have to pay back to Kathy that I borrowed, and that's $300, and I have other things to do. So. And I need to find a caregiver to come and help me clean this apartment up and get the laundry out of it. So, they were saying that parts of the country would be underwater around 1910 or something, too, and it didn't. 1930. I found a video where they showed that they were saying that parts of Europe would be underwater in 1932 when they had one of the biggest rainstorms ever, followed by a huge drought. So, these so-called experts have no idea what the hell they're talking about. But, in order to make money off of YouTube, aside from subscribers and donations, I have to have 2,000 views per video. And it has to be approved by the view commissars, whether or not it's suitable for all advertisers. So, here goes Fluffy. I wrote for military magazines, and that don't exist anymore. I don't have the articles because they were lost in my storage in the early 2000s. And it's on my other computer if the hard drive is still there, if it can be recovered. I was going to be a guest columnist in UFO magazine, and the magazine went under, and there went that. So, and Bill and Nancy Burns were going to have me on their podcast, but they were afraid of getting attacked by the trolls. So there went that venue. There's a lot of stuff. Yeah, well, I didn't make a lot of money. It was more that I wrote on military topics, and I enjoyed it. I wrote on Andrew Jackson and Napoleonics and World War II. Well, here's the problem. The trolls hacked. I was sending out chapter and chapter to people of my novel that was writing, my mystery novel, and the trolls hacked it and published it on Belgad, on the evil site. So I gave up. I said, my computers are not secure. They went in my Google Drive and stole my novel. So if I were to write a book, I would get an IBM Correcting Selectric 3 again, which is not hooked up to the internet, type it out page by page, and then somehow scan it and then put it into a SD card or something and send it off. So no one could have hacked. No. It wasn't bus fare. I needed about $1,000 to go to Albuquerque. Bugs Money notwithstanding. And my mother wouldn't give it to me. So there's a lot of stuff that could have been done in my life to change my life. I'll tell you one thing. If I had been the president instead of Trump, I would have gone to Capitol Hill. I would have met with the Democrats. I would have met the Republicans and say, I don't care if you like me or don't like me. You guys can pass legislation in one day. Pass the damn stimulus. So, well, I was going to work on whatever they were working on. I knew all about computers of the time, but who knows what Bill would have had me work on. That's about, no, it can't be that long. Hold on. About 40 years ago. So whatever the technology was 40 years ago, the IBM PS1, that DOS, CPM, BASIC, AppleSoft BASIC, Fortran, COBOL, Lisp. I never learned C. I've got books on C in the shelf, but I never learned C or C++. I would have done something. I knew how to code in CPM. I know a machine language. I'm very rusty in the back of my brain, but I could program in it. Ones and zeros. So money isn't everything, but it helps. What do you want, Fluffy? I think Fluffy either wants out or dinner. Blink, blink. Fluffy is saying, why are you sitting in the chair and ignoring us kitties? Is that it, Fluff? Yes. His eyes are going. Mr. Fluff. Mr. Mel. Fluffy is closing his eyes and staring at me. Why are you not feeding us? Is that it now? Or do you want to go out? It's very cold out there, Mr. Mel. You'll start coughing and sneezing again. Patty is not talking to Kathy at all. And the crime rate in Vegas is going the Biden administration theme song. I don't know if I want to know the Biden administration theme song. Let's see. We're the Democrats, hi-ho-hey, we'll take your checks and tax your pay. We'll give it to the illegals, too. And there'll be nothing left for you. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. There you go. We'll take away your gas. We'll take away your oil. We'll take away your coal. We'll take away your propane, too. You'll have to walk to work or take the bus, and then you'll find out the bus isn't running. Because they ran out of natural gas to power the bus. So you'll have to walk while we go by you on our chauffeured limousines, paid for by your tax dollars. And you'll feel like you're a slave in a slave collar. We're the Democrats. We're But we are there for you. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum. There you go. I don't know. I haven't been keeping track. I keep updating the numbers. So I was below 40, between 45 and 5,000. So it is up there. And I should hit 6,000 soon. It says 5,500, 5.52K subscribers on my channel. I should hit 6,000, I think, by the end of March. And I figure I'll have 10,000 by the end of the year. Of course, to get the nice YouTube plaque, the nice silver plaque, you have to have 100,000 subscribers. Tell your friends to subscribe. They don't even have to watch. Just keep people clicking my name and subscribe to the channel. Alright, here comes the fluffy. Ah! I have the fluffy. I don't have the fluffy. Fuzzy is pawing at the fluffy. Ooh. Hey. Baby boy. Baby boy. Mr. Fluff. With the patent tail. With the patent tail. The Mr. The #1 boy. The baby boy. Yes, with the whiskers. I love the whiskers. Yes. I know you want your supper. Ooh, excuse me. That's my dinner. I had meatloaf, potatoes, and vegetables. It's attacking me now. Up my mouth. Silly mouth. Silly mouth. Mr. Mouth. Yes. Mr. Fluffy. Mr. Fluffy. He loves his shin scratched. Yes, Mr. Mouth. Mr. Mouth. Yeah. Okay. Up. Well, Mr. Corn Dude got thrown out. Bearded Lady got mad at me. She insulted me. And I told her she insulted me, so yard thing, you other hold on. I'm a little puzzled. Using that yard thing that other people do lets you bring other people on to talk to you. Well, the problem is I got one phone line. Now, if I keep this phone on track phone, this costs me $25 a month. And if I get the other phone, it's going to cost me another $25 a month. That's $50 a month. So if people would donate, pay for the phones. Then the problem is if I start giving up my number, some of them they're going to give it to trolls. I don't trust anyone except close friends on the internet and faithful subscribers and donors whom I trust, because I've given my phone number out. I had to change my landline 9 times because they were calling me and harassing me. I don't know what yard is. So it's the first time I've heard of it. Drinking German woman pails of ales. No, it's not Oktoberfest. But Corn Dude kept talking about I haven't taken that animal down, by the way. The reindeer being something else. He wouldn't stop. He was being annoying. I kept telling him to stop. He wouldn't stop. I banned him. people keep asking about unbanned corn dude. No. When I give you multiple warnings to stop your behavior and you don't stop, you're gone. Now, the problem is giving out my personal phone number. They're still harassing Kathy. They're calling her up in the middle of the night from her home phone. They kept saying it was a bobcat when I kept telling them it's a reindeer. So, let's see. I was really tempted to wear this to the vaccination. I may still do it in 3 weeks. That'd be weird to talk. You can't breathe very well with this thing on. Let me see something. Oh, I have a mask in my pocket. Hold on. There's no air holes in this sucker. So. Okay. Excuse me. All right, let's see. Put the kitty cat mask on. They want you to be two masks. So here we go, 2 masks. All right. And how I tell you, this thing is steaming up with 2 masks on, and it's very hard to breathe. Now, let's see if I can find the button. Where's the button? There's the button. I can't find the button now. I'm looking at the mask. Here's somewhere. There's a stupid button. Oh, there it is. Okay. That's a grave with a headache. Pounding headache. Oh, that's enough of that. I can't breathe. Should wear that when we get a car. We go to McDonald's. I'd like an ice cream and iced tea and some chicken nuggets and 3 oatmeal raisin cookies, please. Oh, wrong space. Send in the grays. There ought to be grays. Okay. Call me. Dude Bro is now being banned. And goodbye. So, he just mentioned the name of the guy from Erie and did the usual stupidity about Kathy. So, he's banned. And I don't remember him ever giving me any money. I wish there were a way they could give you a list of donors because I see Kathy once a month, maybe twice. And the same garbage that these trolls come in, Jason Callan people. I beat my girlfriend. It's so stupid and juvenile and childish and idiotic. Let's see what Kathy says. Hello, I'm live, so watch your language. How you doing?
Well, I'm going out tomorrow, and I have a question, but I don't know if if you know or not. Do you know anything about Norse mythology?
A little rusty at it. I know about Thor and Heimdall and Loki and Odin and the Odin sword and the Rainbow Bridge and the other people, but it's been it's been 40 years since I've looked into that stuff, unless I read a Marvel comic book, The Mighty Thor.
Have you ever heard of Odin's daughter, Hela? She's even more powerful than Thor is, which says a lot.
Well, I think he had a daughter. There was Freya in there. Norse mythology and German mythology are very similar. But like I said, I have a book on the mythology in here somewhere, but I haven't looked at Norse mythology since I was in junior high school. So I'm very rusty at it. you
Yeah,
know.
well, I'm a big fan of the Thor movies.
Yeah, well, that's where they took it from. They got a lot of it out of Norse, and they've shown in the comic books and all of that. And Thor had two, not Thor. Odin had two crows, Hugin and Munin. That's where they get that from, or ravens. I think they were ravens. I'm not sure if a raven is the same thing as a crow or not.
I think ravens are bigger.
And then Ragnarok was the final battle between the gods and the forces of good and evil, and they had giants and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
So.
they did. They made a movie with pumpkins. They made a movie with that, and before Odin dies, he says, "I can no longer hold back, my daughter."
Yeah, well, I've not seen the movie, so I would not know. By the way, just banned another troll, came out with the garbage about George beats Kathy. They never stop,
Oh,
which is ridiculous. I don't beat you.
well,
We have verbal fights at times, but that's as far as it goes. A little hard to beat someone who's 15 miles away, right? I just reached the window like Mr. Fantastic or the elongated man and just smacked you from time to time, then retract my arm. It's so stupid. By the way, I'll talk to you later about things privately. But that's between us, so don't mention it now. I'm live,
yeah, I know.
and you'll get stuff on the first and the second of the month. So oh, by the way, meet Kevin or somebody else. No, Matt, underdog guy, said that Congress has something like 130 days a year of vacation that where they don't do any work. It's ridiculous. So hello, magical unicorn.
You made a comment earlier, that was right. I didn't need something. And I realized something. I went through this before when me and Patty first separated. And I'm going through it again. It says, when cancers are unhappy, they buy things for themselves to replace the love they're not getting. I'm not getting love.
No, well, you're getting love from me, and I was very hurt. You said nobody cares about you but you. So, but let's not get into that now. I'm on public phone here. All right. I will talk to you later, but I just wanted to see what you were doing. All right. You have a good night. Bye bye. All right, now, Mr. Bro, if you're the same bro I just banned and you come in with another handle and you say anything disrespectful to me or about Kathy, you will be banned. So don't say I didn't warn you. I'm not going to put up with personal attacks by anybody in chat. So, I have known Kathy for 43 years, and I have to go to her house next week when it stops raining to help her set up to get Pokemon and to help her get her SNAP benefits because she's never gotten her card. They owe her about $1,000 in food stamps, the equivalent. They don't call it SNAP. And that's an all-day trip on the bus, so back and forth. And I don't have the $10 for the handicap fare, whatever it's cost. So, well, I'll just say I'll make my apologies. Someone comes in with the name, it's the same name. Partially, I just banned. I get real paranoid about it. So, and I've had a lot of people say I'm not a troll, and then they turn around and say something disgusting or insulting. So, just give you a warning. So anyway, I love my girlfriend very much. We've been together a very long time, and there's times I have financial difficulties, and there's times I'm just fine. I'm getting better at it. Now, by the way, another reason to donate is that my AdSense revenue is partially Super Chat donations, and this month they're very low because no one's donating. If I get donations, it pays for cat food, it pays for other equipment. So that's a hint. All right. I don't understand something else, and I don't really get it. Why, when I'm in here, there's 18 guys watching, and when I end the live stream, I look at the thing, and it's 150, 200. Where is everybody? They're watching, but they're not in the chat room. I don't get that one. Well, there's no way to tell for certain. You have to have 2,000 views to get paid, and then in my case, it's a very tiny amount. And then you have to watch the video for 30 seconds before I make any money at all. And it's not much. It's like a penny or 2 pennies. Guys with mega views like Meet Kevin, they're making a ton of money. Lucky Farrell's just started a new live channel for people to watch her 2 cats that live outside. Ditto and, oh God, come on. Hydrox. 2 black and white cats that have 2 outdoor shelters. There's about a foot of snow in New Jersey right now. And there's a live stream. People sit there for hours and watch the cats sleep. But she makes money if someone watches the video. If it gets 2,000 views, she makes money. Well, a lot of people have left because, whatever reason, a lot of them have been banned because they're disrespectful to me, and they also disrespectful to the chat. So, and I see the last guy start talking about VPN. I'd have to go back up here and see who it was. Of course, if it was a troll I just banned. Hold on. And VPN costs me money. And everybody said, oh, good VPN. Well, you're going to pay for it? If not, don't bring it up, because I'm the one that has to pay for it. You're not paying for it. Right, let's see. I think that was the same guy that I just banned, so. No, I didn't see Wizzo. Hold on. Bearded Lady's welcome to come back in, but she made some insulting comment about me stealing shopping carts. And, I chewed her out for it. By the way, right now there are 7 shopping carts in the balcony. I did not take 7 shopping carts. It'd be amazing. I pushed all 7 of them home at the same time. I just chained them together. Ow! It's my left foot talking. No, Wizzo the Clown did not talk about VPN. I just went through all the chat. So, the troll talked about VPN and wanted me to pay for VPN. Oh, well, it's not there. I just went up and looked at all the comments. Let me scroll it back up again. Okay, back. You can stop. Well, I hate to tell Wizzo, there is no comment here about VPN by Wizzo. I just went through it twice. He commented about Pilates. A troll hacked my computer. Is Bitcoin mining dangerous like coal mining? Going to Mars with Kathy.
I'm not sure.
That's right. I'm not sure either. Let's see. Yard thing. So, well, he may have said it. It's not there. When I scroll up, I'm looking. There's all these comments from D, and I'm looking for every comment by Wizzo the Clown. All right, if Bearded Lady's out there, StreamYard again, Bearded Lady, Yard Thing, Bridges Can Be Mended with Patty, Billionaire Someday. A little late for that, I think. I'm too old. Love your insights. Share your writings. You would right a lot of wrongs. I'd vote for you, big guy. They'll send you and Kathy in a ship to Mars. Bitcoin mining, Bitcoin things. Remote controlled your computer. Troll hacked. Banks should understand. Low impact yoga and pallets. For people in limited movement. You and Kathy should race on Mario Kart. Hey George, and who follows your directions better, Alexa or Kathy? Alexa. Now there is nothing there from the clown about VPN. Not one comment. I just went every comment since the chat started, except for the one I banned. So, Sig Shreves is a great dancer. Fantastic dancer. The clown did not comment on VPN until now. I'm talking about from the beginning of chat. So when I go back up, I see. Yeah, but you said it as if you said it early on, and that did not. And I'm not even seeing anything but 18 people. Oh, there it is. 18 watching live. Okay. watching the VPN or incognito to try and mess your ad revenue. Well, I don't know if that's the case or not. I have no knowledge. I gotta talk to somebody in person about VPN who can explain it to me, Lucy. Because I've looked at it, it doesn't seem to stop trolls. I could be wrong. What do I know? I agree with someone who said it privately, and I cannot repeat it, but how to elimination of trolls. Send the trolls to Pluto. It'll be nice and warm there. Not. Now, I didn't get mad. I didn't see it. Well, I have another problem. Because I had cataract surgery, when I stare at the white screen, and I don't know why, I thought I had set up my channel for the dark screen. Yes, that's right. It really hurts my eyes, too. I apologize getting mad at you. It's not personal. It hurts my eyes to scroll and see this print because my eyes start burning. Excuse me. I got to get some of that. Donate money so I can buy some more of these. That's what gets me through the week and through videos. I run out of this, I'm in agony. And the only place I can get this I've found is Walmart. Artificial tears. I need some artificial eyeballs. I don't have any goggles. Don't have goggles. And I have dry eye, and which makes no sense to me. And the doctor explained to me, I said, wait a minute, I have dry eye, and yet my eyes are tearing all the time from the dry eye. The dry eye is trying to produce moisture, and that's why my eyes are tearing, but it also makes my eyes burn. It makes no sense to me. So, no, I went all the way up to the beginning of the chat. I didn't see it. I get a headache staring at the screen. You know, if it were up to me, each line of chat would be like that big, in big block letters, so I could see what the hell's on the screen. It ain't easy being me. I can't walk and I can't see. And I got 2 bad knees and a bad back. And it's money I lack. And trolls I got a lot of. And I can't think anything to rhyme with lot of. Except maybe shove. And the trolls can shove it. One day I gotta write this stuff down. Well, I'm trying to conserve on the ibuprofen. God, I reached for the bottle and my back said hello. Because once the Flexeril is gone, and once no, that's my blood pressure medication. Once they only gave me 14 Motrin. And the other night I had back pain so bad I took one of these and 3 200 milligram Motrin to stop the back pain. So I'm trying not to take these unless it gets really bad. No, it cost me 29 cents. Medicare. Ow. But if I sit too long, the back starts hurting. It's a line going my spine over to the right. It feels like someone's beating the hell out of me. So, Oh, look at this. She asked about Norse mythology. And let me see something. Mitts. 67, 147, 196, 207. Let's see, Mitts. That's not very helpful. 279. Here we go. Among the gods we meet are three who do not belong to the Aesir, but to a different and apparently older race of gods named Vanir, representatives of a religion in which the Viking period was losing ground to that of the Aesir. The three were Njord, Frey, and Freya. According to Snorri, the two races of gods came to terms after a battle and gave each other hostages. The three Vanir hostages went to live in Asgard, where those named above, and all three are deities of growth, conception, fertility, and sexual life. In other words, old fertility gods whom Aesir did not succeed in replacing. And so this has some Norse mythology in here. I got a lot of books around here, but this is very dusty. For some reason, dust gets. But I don't always see them. I once did every book in here. I took every book off the shelf, dusted them, put them back in the shelf, dusted the shelves, and in 3 days they were covered in dust. So, which drives me crazy. Yeah, the Norse White pages. If I had an iPhone, I could look up Norse gods and talk to Kathy about it. So, they don't like my politics. They don't like that I'm a conservative Republican, a Trump supporter. A lot of them are leftists. They don't like the fact that I get SSI. They constantly say I'm faking my injuries. But everybody who's watched me live chat knows that I'm having pain. Just sitting here hurts. Getting up hurts, walking hurts, standing hurts, sitting hurts, lying down hurts. They think I'm a welfare cheat, a Social Security cheat. It's so stupid. I'm 68 years old, and I don't think there's a question of you're a good guy question mark. I think it's a question of, in all modesty, you're a good guy. I am a good guy at heart. I just won't put up any more crap anymore. I'm tired of it. 20 years of this enough. I've been attacked since 2001. Sometimes a little bit. I have to watch if I eat too much turkey lunch meat. It starts affecting uric acid, starts hitting your big toes. But there is, I got a lot of books here. The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Harry Truman. There's a lot of books here. My dream one day is to have a house. Then I have a housekeeper. I have enough air purification machines because they'll eat the dust. And that's why I want the GoPro 9. If I go out and do the GoPro 9 and we have a car, once I get the device in the car, which is live in the car, or if I came up with 10 grand to get the, wouldn't it be nice if the County Connection gave me the 10 grand to get my electric scooter? I wouldn't be in here. You'd see me tooling around Martinez in the dark. Suddenly, there's a light in front of me. There are small figures in the roadway. They're glowing. They're coming this way. Oh, it's just raccoon eyes. Okay. Tour around my 30 miles an hour electric air conditioned heated FM radio. I'd have to ask them to put an AM radio in. I gotta listen to AM radio. Where's my sports? Then I went to walk. So. And it hurts my feelings that people at every chat don't donate. I feel very put upon. Even if I got $20 per live video, and if I did them, that'd be $4,000 a year if I did them 3 days a month. So, would be nice. No, never driven an Oldsmobile. No, it's not President Biden Day. It's President's Day, which was originally Washington's and Lincoln's birthday. So, it's collectively honor the former presidents. I don't know if it honors the current president. I don't think it's intended for that. We never had an Oldsmobile. And the old slogan, it's not your father's Oldsmobile. We never had an Oldsmobile. We had Pontiacs, we had Cadillacs, we had Chevys. My dad was not into Fords. We had Dodges, we had Plymouths, we had Plymouth Valiants. We had a Simca. We had a Note Le Car, a piece of garbage. We had a Renault Dauphine. We had an Nash Metropolitan. We had a Lincoln. He had one Ford product. He had a Lincoln Continental. He drove that across the country. I can't remember what else we had. We had a lot of cars. So, thank you, Jarv Chiff. Welcome, Jarv Chiff. I prefer Skippy, nothing personal, but if you eat the jar of Jif right now, are you a cannibal? By the way, let's ask the question of the night. Peanut butter, chunky or creamy? Let's hear it. And what's your favorite jam or jelly? My favorite is grape, strawberry, peach, and pineapple. And those are the 4. And if I can find it, blueberry. See, I make these suggestions and nobody does anything. No, I'm not going to allow that comment. Disgusting. We don't talk about bodily functions here. I like super crunchy because I have 2 jars of creamy I've been eating on English muffins and cinnamon raisin bagels, but creamy sticks to the roof of your mouth. No. Not going to allow that comment either because I'm not sure if it's good or bad, but it looks bad to me. So, yeah, everybody likes, even one of the hospital nurses like this shirt. Kathy has the same shirt. Well, folks, I've been on here for an hour and 40 minutes roughly, and my back is starting to hurt, and there's only 11 guys watching. So I'm going to have to get up, feed the cats, ice down my knee, and I think I will wash the giant bowl out and have my salad. So, margarine? Yeah. Margarine? No. My knees starting to hurt. My back has been hurting all along. This metal chair is not exactly comfortable to sit on. So I put butter on the English muffins, and they're in the toaster, so I put butter on them with a jelly. So I guess that doesn't make it stick to my mouth, but when I sit too long, my knees start swelling up. Sauerkraut? Yuck. I like sauerkraut with a good schnitzel or German sausage, but with peanut butter? I don't think so. Oh, good. I'll put sauerkraut on a top dog from Berkeley with the German mustard, the spicy mustard, the Gulden's mustard. What else do I put on? Relish, pickles, tomatoes, ketchup. But sauerkraut on bread? No, I don't think so. Cat, it isn't. Okay. I'm not going to allow that. Okay, we're getting into topics here that, we don't have. This isn't a sexual chat. So, with that in mind, that's the end of it. You guys have made me decide to quit. Have a good night. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Stay warm out there. It's cold out there. 37 here tonight. Bye-bye. Catch you next time.